Oh, hello!
Hi.
Welcome to Manchester Film Festival. And it feels weird since we know each other really well, but I have to pretend that we do not know each other. I know nothing about your film. But, but yeah, tell us about your movie today, whoever wants to introduce the film.
Matt, that is you.
Thanks, Riz. Hello. Well, so this is Dagr. It's a sort of a dark comedy found footage folk horror set in Wales about a couple of YouTubers who, they're sort of pranksters, and they sort of infiltrate a high art, sort of slightly wanky, commercial, sort of the aim to steal all the merchandise and all the equipment and then give it all to food banks. Kind of very, noble thing to do, but obviously it's found footage, so very quickly everything goes wrong.
Yes. And do you want to introduce yourselves, each of you, and what you did on the film?
Hello, so I'm Matthew. I directed and co-wrote and produced Dagr.
Yeah, you did. I'm Riz. I play Louise, and I was an additional writer on the film.
I'm Hattie. I play Hattie, and we also did some set dressing and second ADing and bits like that as well.
Hello, I'm Graham, and I play the character called Gray, part of the ad team. It was a relatively small team, so all of us are sort of doing 1,000 jobs on this, ADing and dressing and costume, and not producing on that Tory.
Thanks, just grabbing that. Hello, I'm Tori, and I am one of the actors in it. I play the director. Sometimes the roles merged. Producer and co-wrote it, along with everyone. It was a collaborative exercise.
Yeah. So where did the genesis of the idea come from? Like, how did Dagr start?
So someone mentioned, was a distributor from our last film said, have you ever thought about doing a found footage film? And I do love the genre, but I know that it's incredibly hard. It's very, very different to sort of conventional filmmaking. So we hadn't, but then we're like, well, that's probably a reason to give it a go, see what we can come up with, like how do you put all those pieces of the puzzle together. And then the original bit was because I've had an idea about this kind of Thelma and Louise type characters. They steal some kind of artifact and get locked in this big house, and they get chased by some kind of force that's trying to get the thing back. I'm like, well, let's start with that. And then Tori came up with the idea of this ad team as well, because we went, okay, well, how do we bring in extra layers into this found footage thing? So it's kind of found footage within found footage. So we kind of combined the two ideas. At one point it was like a birthday party thing, but we always had this Thelma and Louise kind of idea, and just kind of expanded. I've forgotten that, yeah. It's true though. What?
I don't know. I can't remember who we thought would be good.
It was kind of like a... No. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and so we can see in the poster it says Blair Witch meets I'm Fab, because it is a really unique tone, because it's like, well, it's funny and scary. But can you tell me a bit about the challenges of sort of getting that tonal balance?
Yeah, I think... Yeah, you know what? I think that was sort of a lot of the comedy came from the casting. Especially Ellie and Riz. These guys, they were just amazing. They had such incredible chemistry. And so, as soon as sort of we started shooting, and those guys are in the car, and they're just sort of kind of bantering and riffing off one another, it just sort of clicked, and actually a lot of the comedy came from the improvisation of that, and everyone, exactly. And so I think we always wanted to make it sort of light-hearted to an extent, and basically we didn't want we wanted to make something that didn't take itself too seriously. But you don't know, I don't think, when you're making something, and I think especially with a found footage, obviously everyone says, you never know the film you're going to get until you're in the edit room, but especially with found footage, right? Matt, do you want to comment on that? Sorry, babe. Well, no, the balance was always tricky, because it could have been an entirely serious film. The amount of footage we got could have been a straight kind of horror, or it could have been a comedy almost all the way through. Yeah. So trying to find that balance and blurring the lines of am I allowed to laugh at this point? Or, is what we kind of like, which obviously is going to, make audiences kind of go, oh, where am I? Which is kind of the point of what we do. But we spoke to a producer called Jed Shepherd, who did things like Host and Dashcam. And I chatted to him before, and he was just saying, as Tori said, you have no idea with found footage films what you've got. And we could have made 10 different films out of this sort of stuff. So this is just one of the versions. We went, okay,
that's the one we'll go with. But yeah, trying to find that balance, we could have swung all different ways. Yeah.
And
It's
credit
fun.
to our editor Will for
Oh,
that,
yeah.
like finding that balance. I think is a lot down to the edit, isn't it?
Yeah, massively, yeah.
I know you've been touring the country with the film. How's the tour been going so far? And are you excited to show it in Manchester?
Yeah, the tour's been going really well. We've been sort of doing for about 6 weeks now, and this is our penultimate screening. And so, as you know, Emily, we came, I think this is our 4th feature film at Manif. Graham and I kind of were up at school up here as well, and our first proper film, Two Down, was here at the first Manif as well. So to come back is it's always fun. It's great. It's the best festival. It's fantastic. So yeah.
Okay, one last question for each of you.
Yes.
To sum up the film in 3 words. 3 words maximum, no cheating.
You passing it to me is cheating.
'cause you're
That
looking
is
first,
cheating.
yeah.
You're more intelligent than me. You come up with something.
Okay, 3 words. Bonkers. Clever. Bloody.
Oh, nice.
Tense. Silly. And fun.
Silly. Damn it! I know you've done silly, but I know, but that was my
copy it, yeah.
word. I know.
Good
Okay. Juddery. That's all. Yeah, juddery. Yeah, clearly haven't had enough sleep. Fast-paced.
I'm going to allow a dash.
That's a dash.
yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks. Come on, you meant to be on my side. Jesus. Memorable.
Yeah.
Unlike Mike's
To quote The Guardian, ambitious, clever, impressive.
You cheat.
words, though.
There are. Creepy. Druidy.
Druidy, okay, nice.
And
One more.
moist.
One more word.
It's a freaky word. I don't know.
Moist. Let's not bring moist into the conversation, please.
Wales, it was the hills. It was a little damp.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, oddball.
There we go.
Okay. Oddball's good. Yeah. Print that.
And I'm just glad we're not ending on moist. Because that would have been quite
I just thought you'd be editing this.
Congratulations once again. And yeah,
Thank
all
you
the
so
best
much.
for the film.
Thanks, Emily.
Great job.